Thank you to HUEL for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, it's time to get it Dune.
Ooh.
Hey.
Diving into Dune episode 2. It's called Two Wolves, apparently. We're going to find out what the second wolf means. I'm thinking like Roman times, there's the wolves and the little babies. And maybe we'll see. We'll find out together. Do you think it's that, John?
I think it's a werewolf episode.
Hey.
That's what I'm going
That'd be
for.
awesome.
Fellow Geek Ject, do you think it's werewolf based?
It could be. You never know. But you know what? I'm drinking my my blue water here from the sandworm, so I'm seeing so many different ancestors. I'm just on a power trip
Water
here. Could
of
be
life right now.
Water of life. Am I seeing I'm seeing werewolves? Yes.
And you know who the Lisan Al Gaib to us are? The editors at Prepper.
That's
they
right.
are the chosen ones who make this all possible. Without editors, YouTube is a dire place, and R-rated content could not exist because YouTube's like, hey, we don't like fun or joy or sexy things. Also like to thank the fine folks over at Patreon who watch the unprepped, the full, uncut, untethered, full experience. They are watching it right there with us, uncut, singing up their own copy on HBO Max, watching it through. Thank you to the fine folks at Prepper. If you'd like to become a patron, not a prepper, we don't know what their hiring process is. Maybe you send them an email.
Go on Instagram.
You just hit them up. Be like, can I prep too? But if you'd like to become a patron, head on over to Patreon where John and Greg watch things exclusively for the patrons. And without further ado, you, no matter what, whether you can afford the Patreon, we get it, things are expensive, you could follow us on social media, which is free. It costs you nothing. We got exclusive stuff. We don't just post YouTube videos over there. No. We do stuff just for the social media. So hunt us down on Instagram, on Twitter, on Jodhi on YouTube, TikTok, Friendster, LiveJournal, anywhere you find it. Zanga,
You know what else?
LimeWire, Kaza, MySpace,
Morpheus.
Yeah.
You know what else is free, though?
What else is free?
Is leaving a like on the video and subscribing and hitting the notification bell. That's 3 free things.
You know what's a fourth
do.
free thing?
What's that?
Leaving a comment.
Oh,
There
engagement.
is so much you could do for free. Please share this video, like this video, comment. I appreciate each and every one of you. This is gonna go great. Dude is such a lighthearted, fluffy show. I'm so glad I'm slap happy.
Yes.
We're watching episode 2 in 3, 2, prophecy. We didn't have this episode 1, did we?
I don't think we did.
I don't remember seeing that in episode 1.
Ooh, the water effects.
It's a new way we do things. Is we do the first episode, no
Clean.
credits.
I'm just hoping we see water in this episode, John.
You know, if he doesn't point it out, I'm lost.
Take a drink every time.
Gotta mention it.
Oh boy.
Oh, a
Nice.
dead sloth.
Nice thematic visuals
it's
here.
a whale. The whale fur.
Oh
Right,
yeah, we gotta
right.
get those whale fur coats.
I think Harkonnen mentioned it,
That's where
right?
they make their billions.
Oh,
Bene
Yeah.
Gesserit intensity.
Look at them
you got
bennies.
the sister. That's really cool
bennies.
visuals.
The speed of these credits is crap. The names are so fast.
Yeah. Oh, right through the mouth of the worm.
The mind's eye into the worm and the eye again.
Not bad.
We're all on the spice now.
Oh, right. The one ship we saw whole last episode.
It is back.
It's back.
I really do love the architecture, like the specificity of vision of the production design.
Ooh, nice locked off shot
On a ship.
on a ship.
That is a cool way to make it feel practical. Like, that felt like we were on a ship that probably is ones and zeros or a miniature.
Yeah. Woof.
Is that the one who burned?
Oh, yeah.
Well, one of the two, I guess.
Rest in peace, sister.
I appreciate the Souk School allowing you to return here at such short notice. It's been a long time since I studied here, but I'm still a sister first.
Are you sure?
My initial scan found no evidence of an accelerant. You wouldn't. Heat source was internal, an acute imbalance in her meridian network.
Meridian network.
Did you notice any physical changes, any signs of distress?
I would say signs of distress.
Yeah, she was trying to leave.
She had a nightmare. Whatever it was terrified her. She knew something was coming. I should have listened.
That is brutal makeup, man.
Yeah.
I can continue on my own. No, I need answers.
Yeah. You got too much status to recuse yourself from this.
How could something like this happen?
The founding sisters were willing to die if it meant following in Raquel's footsteps. What is it with you and martyrs? If you're that eager to off yourself, there are simpler ways.
Oh, now the rumors start.
That's no coincidence. That's an assassination.
Woof. Yeah, there's no coincidence in this universe.
You think someone attacked Kasha here? I'm saying I'd keep my guard up.
Smart sister.
The initial physical exam is inconclusive. Nez is running more tests. The results will take time.
We don't have time.
I'm leaving for Seleucia Secundus.
Now?
A message came in with today's ship. Pruitt Rashezi is dead. Burned.
Ooh, connection made.
A second attack?
At the palace. This is the burning truth Mother Akela spoke of.
The burning truth.
I have to secure the princess. With Kasha gone, someone has to fill the void and protect our plans.
I can take care of things here.
She looks so subtly disheveled.
Yeah, just the hair and slight makeup difference, and woof.
Hard choices will have to be made. There is one that will give us the greatest chance of success.
When have I ever shied away from hard choices?
It's one that involves Lila.
Oh.
She wields such power and is willing to manipulate anyone.
She needs to connect with her ancestors.
She hasn't had the training.
We've never seen a force like this. We don't know how to fight it. You can't accept this because you care for the girl.
I raised her.
But she's not your child.
Yeah.
Hard choices equal sacrifice.
She is the one who can give us the answers we need. We must understand how this prophecy will unfold.
Prophecy, do prophecy.
Oh, the title.
They said the word.
It's dangerous, but if you lead her, she'll make it.
Putting Lila through the agony endangers not just her life. There are secrets we have gone to great lengths to keep.
Oh.
You, me, Francesca, Kasha.
Lady Francesca?
Is the agony the truth box?
I was thinking that.
I'm departing for Seleucia Secundus. I want you to accompany me.
Oh.
You're aware of my circumstances.
I wouldn't ask if the situation weren't dire.
Circumstances.
Interesting.
Do you have a nut allergy?
Is the plane prepped for my nut allergy? I love how ominous just that frame is, that anyone standing there, there's an immediate
Yeah.
presence. Like, they frame things really cleverly to be like, oof.
Big sister is watching you.
Yeah.
Ugh. So sad. They were such a great couple.
I
You
know.
I really saw things
I
going
was-
well for them.
Yeah.
The Emperor regrets he can't be here to offer his condolences. He'll join us as soon as he can.
How convenient.
Duke Richese, we're all devastated by this tragedy, Havako included.
Thought he was asking where Bob Idaho was first.
Ah.
Look,
Oh, boy.
my boy.
You're right. That makeup goes hard.
You tell me that a toy did this.
I understand your anger, but you, along with everyone, know the risks of thinking machines. They're unpredictable. You should never have had one to begin with.
Stop AI before it gets out of control.
Imagine if Bob Idaho was a machine.
That's the twist.
Yeah.
There is a fleet of fighters in orbit around this planet, and that it is still mine.
All I'm saying is accidents happen. This one was particularly appalling. We're all in shock.
And we know his name is Desmond Hart, but we like Bob Idaho better.
It's a strong name.
Yeah. Just sounds better.
All right, man.
I like all the thinly veiled threats.
Oh.
Oh.
Tragedy follows you.
There he is.
Hey.
First your men on Arakkis, now a death as you arrive here at the palace.
I wouldn't call it a tragedy.
Oh, right, because he saw the recording in Arakkis, right?
You don't have to pretend with me, Your
wouldn't
Majesty.
call it a
You made your
tragedy.
feelings regarding Pruitt Richese and the wedding very clear.
No.
It's not on me.
Don't you dare pin this on me.
If I made any indication, you must understand I was expressing a private concern.
Off the record, man. That look.
Dude, his look, his facial expression is so good.
Of course. I did not tell you to kill that boy, but you wanted me to.
You might as well just
now
do a
everyone knows.
giant wink.
His pupils dilating with realization. He just eyeball acted. That was incredible, Mark Strong.
Oh no,
You saw him realize. Oh,
this is madness.
This is Sparta.
Guards,
Oh. I mean, what are they going to do?
arrest him.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Take him to the suspense cells.
It's all part of the plan.
You'll be back. You'll be visiting me down there any day.
Keep it quiet, not a word gets out.
I'll handle it personally, Your Majesty.
About me, your daughter, or this?
almost Wes Bentley's putting himself in the crosshairs.
I was gonna say, I was thinking Wes Bentley.
He looks so much like
He
Wes
really
Bentley.
does look just like him.
Wes Bentley had a baby with Sean William Scott.
Ooh.
Wow. All these circular architectural flourishes.
I was thinking Wes Bentley had a kid with Casey Affleck.
See that too. Oh, what is this prison? This is awesome.
Uh,
Oh, is he just gonna be trapped in space?
whoa.
Ha.
Again, it's just the way he contorts his body and his.
Yeah, it's something just off that makes
You
it
know
so
why
present.
we
Yeah.
separate infants from their mothers when a sister gives birth.
It prevents bonds that one might hold above the sisterhood. That way, we're all equals to one another. Why are you asking me?
Before Mother Rakella died, she experienced a moment of prescience.
Moment of prescience.
With her last breath, she prophesied Tirun Arafel, a tyrannical force that we would have to reckon with that could well destroy us.
Tirun Arafel?
We believe that reckoning is here, that a new enemy has emerged to undermine our power.
That's what killed Mother Kasha.
Woof.
What can we do?
Not us.
You.
You.
She's like, what?
We need you to talk to Mother Rakella. We think she will know how to fight it.
Whoa.
I'm
Contact her Force Ghost.
You are her great-great-granddaughter.
I'm not ready. I don't have the training.
Unlock your genetic memory. You might be able to access her.
Oh, she's got to drink it.
More details
good.
about her premonition.
It takes years to prepare for the agony.
Oh.
I only just started.
Poor kid.
It is a great risk, but you have your natural aptitude, and I believe that you can do it.
Oh.
But it must be your choice.
No pressure.
Yeah, seriously.
And it's going to hurt you arguably the most out of all the cadets.
Damn, the way she just flipped on a dime in her emotion from like, hell, what are we going to do to
Yeah.
hell no?
Kid's good.
Oh.
HBO.
Oh yeah, prepper. Thanks.
Stories of your prowess have transcended time and space. Wondered if they were true.
My failing to live up to expectations.
I could use a little more.
It's the best types of conversations to have during intimacy.
We better see a sandworm. Come on. This is really what Dune was missing for me.
That's true.
Wowie.
Ooh, the squelch.
Some
Yeah.
details to
The
this.
sound design of the squelch.
Interesting choice here. God,
She
what
got
a
squelched Bentley.
squelch intensifies. What a chamber too.
Yeah,
to do
man.
This in.
I
Just
want
like
a tree of life to make life. Seems lovely.
Have I proven myself?
Oh boy.
These are good lines.
Oh.
Saving these for later.
Wonder how many takes he requested.
He's like, yeah, I wasn't sure about that one.
I suppose there are worse ways to grieve.
Won't catch me shedding a tear. I barely knew the little brat.
Oh, is that his sister? I didn't catch that.
Mine's located
Different
in
planets.
a more remote region of the universe.
Oh.
Thank you, exposition.
Still, whatever was done to him did seem especially cruel. I doubt my family will ever make peace with it.
Ooh. Neon blow.
Should I be making a hasty retreat then? Will the Duke use the fleet to seize the throne now that he can't marry into it?
The palace is meaningless. The real power is whoever controls the desert planet.
Damn, round
This
two.
is Arakkis.
The great houses.
I like that they're talking business right after.
Sisterhood.
They
Get
were talking
into it.
business during.
That's true.
What matters is those beautiful little flecks of orange dust.
Arakkis. That's where he's from.
Oh, she's been playing him the whole time. That is
Yeah.
a knowing look right there.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, work that foot.
I have a soldier in custody. My father thinks I don't pay attention. I saw our sword master take him into the cells.
Uh-oh.
Is this about my brother?
Uh-oh.
Is he gonna know he messed up, or is he gonna double down?
What does your father plan to do with the fleet?
Oh. Are they playing each other?
He doesn't confide in me.
Another pinch and I'll be useless.
Hey, that's the idea.
I wouldn't say useless.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, your sandworm will still work.
There are
He's
other
going-
ways
yeah.
to get to business. You got other tools in your belt.
She looks like Elizabeth Berkley in what's the 95 Paul Verhoeven film?
Showgirl?
Showgirls.
Hey, you forget the
Oh.
title of Showgirls.
Yeah, I was like, what? There's no way
I
that's the
saw-
one.
Infamous movies of all
saw
time.
it.
She is
I saw-
moving way too calmly to be in Showgirls.
I still haven't seen it. That's why I forgot the title.
Justice for Showgirls.
I still need to see it.
Oh, it's immaculate.
Soldier from Arakkis.
Yes. He claims to have been swallowed by a sandworm. It's on the surveillance.
You're telling me Desmond Hart survived an attack by Shai Hulud?
Bob Idaho.
Respect his name.
Yes. He says the worm gave him a gift.
Someone's getting the gift of worm right now.
You know who'll be blamed for this. If Frachesi finds out, he'll think I issued the order.
Oh, man.
Be war.
We must proceed carefully, but we can handle this.
Now do you suggest we do that?
Oh, you saw the boy's body. His death was unnatural. Desmond Hart could still have value.
What do you mean?
Oh, no.
There are many who would turn their weapons against us, and this man pledges his in our defense.
Oh, she is completely on his side and now in control.
All I'm
Yeah,
saying
I had
is
a feeling
let's
it was
not
gonna go
rush
there.
to execute our friends to please our enemies.
I wonder if she talked to him first.
Right, because she couldn't get
Him to listen. So she
like,
took matters into her own hands.
right.
It's like some Macbeth shit going on here.
Yeah. She went straight to Bob Idaho.
That makes total sense.
Oh, boy.
Hmm.
Ooh. Yeah. Get some fresh moss.
What?
I like that the shroud kind of mirrors the Bene Gesserit face covering. even
Right.
here
It's a
in
good
the
call.
shadow and the lighting.
Good call.
Did you mean what you said about making sacrifices, becoming a martyr?
It's a beautiful detail, actually.
Right? Both sides have it in different
Yeah.
ways.
Yeah.
At the end of the war, my family was on the ground with Rayna Butler in the Battle of Corinth. They knew they wouldn't survive, but they bought enough time for the fleet to come in with pulse atomics and end the machines for good.
Woof.
Human life is sacred. That's why there's no greater honor than to give it.
Interesting.
And we shouldn't be afraid, because in death we'll be reunited with our foremothers.
You really believe that?
Fear is the mind killer.
Reverend mothers know better than anyone that the dead aren't gone.
Force ghosts.
I wish I was so sure about things.
Oh.
Oh.
Mother Tula,
That sounds great.
you're preparing the Rossack poison.
Is it sandworm piss?
It's my own experiment.
Is this for one of our acolytes? Are they undergoing the agony?
Oh, you know.
You can report to Valia that Sister Lila will be making her own decision.
Underlighting is great.
And no matter how many spies she sends, she cannot control everything.
Mother Valia's right to be concerned. You can't leave the fate of the Imperium in the hands of one child.
She has the right to choose for herself.
But it's not just Lila's life that hangs in the balance, is it?
Yeah.
It's the lives of all the women within these walls.
The greater good. I gotta learn
Take
that
a
actress's
calculated risk.
Oh, the scope of that ship. That's so
Oh,
cool.
it's- yeah. There's one thing they understand the Dune universe. It's scope.
Yeah.
Well, and that, like, it looks like a piece of sci-fi concept art.
Right. And we know how big that is, so we know how big that is. Oh, the lighting there. That's so gorgeous.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Andrew, it's water.
Water! Andrew, water! Water, Andrew! If the sand planet is called Dune, is the water planet called, like, Wave?
Get this man shield.
Tide.
You're about to meet the most powerful people in the Imperium. Every single one of them has their own agenda, but only one of them is your mission. The princess. Make yourself her confidant. Where is the royal detail? I didn't tell them we were coming.
I love the wardrobe in this. The detail and all the fabric and stuff is so cool. Like, she's more ornate because she's seasoned and she's a newbie, but she's got some in her collar.
So what you're saying is she's the master and she's the Padawan.
Yes. I might have talked over important exposition. I apologize.
Where is the man who killed my son? I've already ordered a full investigation.
I know you're hiding him. You idiot bastard. Let it slip. One of your own soldiers.
Wow.
Give this suspect to me and let my people interrogate him.
Oh.
Hey!
I've made allowances for your grief.
I'm cutting off your sandworm, son.
You wanted an audience. I've granted you one. But do not presume to tell me what to do.
Interrupted.
Mother Superior, this is unexpected.
I know.
Mother Superior.
Ferdinand, Orla, there can be no greater tragedy than that of a promising life cut short. The Sisterhood mourns with you.
We all feel the loss of our shared future. Your information is wrong.
Oh, boy. Ooh.
There is no
Wow.
suspect being held in relation to the death of your son.
It's the first time we've gotten to see what she's thinking
Her
in that
Sherlock
way.
vision.
Yeah.
Perhaps then.
Let's not allow our grief to control our conversation. Mother Superior is here.
Show some respect, man.
Ooh, Bene Gesserit run everything.
You should take his toll for that insolence.
Enough from you.
I wouldn't be talking right now, bro. You messed up.
You done enough, yeah.
Where is Kasha? I know she's keeping me in the dark.
About her. Yeah.
I have to be the bearer of terrible news.
Eesh.
Kasha Jinjo is dead. She was burned.
A fire?
No.
It's Bob Idaho's fault.
From the inside, I wish to question the suspect in Pruitt Rachese's murder.
As I said.
Oh, his face just...
Yeah.
He's like, that's too coincidental. 2 burns at the same time.
Whatever reasons you have for keeping this truth from the Duke, I'm sure they're well-intentioned.
Haha, you can't give from me.
But you are holding someone regarding this murder, and if he is behind the boy's death, I believe he may be behind Mother Kasha's death as well.
Yeah.
The man is my prisoner. I will deal with him.
Have a go. Not every day we are fortunate enough to have the Mother Superior of the Sisterhood as our personal truth sayer.
Once again, she is running things.
My wife has always been a champion of debate. So be it. You can have your interrogation.
Champion of debate.
I love that.
Choice.
From ever an argument, champion of debate.
That can't be true.
Remember your practice. Step outside your body.
Cool.
Allow your awareness to extend to your nerves, to the flow of your blood.
Nicely shot there.
Sound design's great as always, too.
This is my favorite headspace meditation.
She's mastered it.
Kasha was proud of the woman you've become, Princess Inez. She wrote to us, told us how well you were excelling in your studies. She was sure that one day you would become a Reverend Mother, and I can see now that that's true.
Ooh, great
Take
things
me
in
away
store
from
for
here,
you.
please. I still want to go with you and study.
The Sisterhood wants that for you too.
But?
I must confer with your father. Sister Theodosia will take care of you. She's one of our most promising acolytes. You and she were set to be dorm mates, and you may still be.
Ooh.
We will be. I'm sure of it.
We will have a pillow fight. I'm sure of it.
I've seen it. Prophecy says.
So what do you want to know? I can tell you about our classes. The library's amazing. Some volumes date back to the use of wood pulp.
I want you to tell
Wood
me
pulp.
exactly how Kasha died.
Cut to the chase.
Not down for small talk. Let's get right into business. All right.
Damn.
Desmond Hart, who are you? Really?
Nothing but a soldier of the Imperium.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come now, you're more than that.
I wouldn't dare lie to you, Mother Superior.
Where are you from?
Belos.
I'm from Idaho.
How does he not blink?
Harsh world for a child.
There he goes.
What brought you to the palace?
Faith.
I would advise against playing games with me. I will win.
Ooh.
I'm the champion of debate.
Can you and your sister say the same?
I'm not the one in the cell.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Ooh.
Did you kill Pruitt Rachese?
I did.
Oh.
You admit to treason?
I admit to justice.
On whose authority did you
Justice.
pass that sentence?
Oh, is he gonna blame the Emperor?
Oh, he's right there watching.
It's like, I didn't do shit.
But she did, I think.
Did you kill Reverend Mother Kasha?
She was unworthy to stand beside the Emperor.
Ooh.
I saw the corruption in her heart. The same way I see the blood trailing your every step.
Oh, you got an enemy in me.
See? How do you mean?
Shyla took my eye and granted me with a gift to see what even you cannot.
Wow.
Who do you serve?
The Imperium, and only the Imperium.
Not the Sisterhood. Specifically.
Cool.
He speaks truth as he believes it, but what he claims is a lie.
I saw your true slayer for what she was. She undermined your instincts and chipped away at your power until you had to grovel before lesser men.
Yeesh.
Emperor, by his own admission, this man is a murderer.
Thank you, Mother Superior. I think we've heard all we need to.
Ooh.
You've given us much to consider.
What's to consider? He sabotaged the wedding and murdered the woman who'd seen through his lies.
See why she's now a champion of debate.
Halfway across the universe, in the same time span. I leave it to you to explain to me how. Till there is proof, I command you to keep this to yourself. Lest we turn the Imperium into a circus of fear and rumor.
Oh, It's already brewing, man.
I like this all calculated game by Bob Idaho.
Yeah, and the power dynamics, Emperor's in control again.
You need to get the Duke in hand. My counsel has its limits, especially under such exceptional circumstances. I don't care how you do it. He needs to be brought to heel.
Woof.
What of Desmond Hart? I don't know what's behind him yet, but his goal is clearly to get close to the throne. I'm speaking with him later tonight. But first, I have to meet with one of our contacts in Zemir.
Oh,
Fascinating.
it's interesting to see her sweat a little bit.
Yeah, which we haven't. And
because she's always in such control.
And she always thinks she's so right, which she still does, but now she's starting to doubt what she can do about it.
So you're descended from our founder. I can't say you look much like her.
Huh?
Mother Chula says what happened to Kasha was a part of a reckoning that threatens the Sisterhood. They need Rakella to clarify her vision to help them fight it.
Wow.
I can be the link. I owe them so much.
Don't be ridiculous. They're using you.
Yeah.
That's what they tell us. Sisterhood above all.
I'm afraid for you.
All these dynamics are so fascinating.
This is my home, my family. I believe in our mission.
Hard to have a mission when you're dead.
Yeah, that's a decent point.
But is anyone really dead?
If there's Force ghosts.
Ooh. Sick visuals.
Cool.
Oh.
Whoa, whole network. It's where Paddington moves his mail.
The proceeds from the Arakkis haul.
Oh, the blue-eyed girl that we said would come back?
Yeah.
Not counting what your spy smugglers took off the top.
Well, not everyone's motivated by loyalty to the cause.
Ha.
Spice it up.
Look who it is. Straighten up, everyone. You're in the presence of the Emperor's own swordmaster.
Oh.
Direct descendant of distinguished war hero Vorian Atreides.
Oh, he's an Atreides.
I'll stick my distinguished foot up your ass.
Hey.
I don't think we knew that.
That
For
he was
sure
an
that he was an
Atreides,
Atreides.
right? Yeah.
How was the funeral? The whole palace was distracted.
I got the full layout, even the throne room.
He's a
Oh,
spy.
Atreides.
Damn, dog.
Everyone's sleeping with royalty to get their own way. I
Yeah.
respect it.
It's all power moves.
Let me strike against Carino himself.
This guy almost looks a little like Jason Fleming.
He's in stuff. I recognize him.
Yeah.
Princess's wedding shattered. There's a lot of sympathy out there among people.
Sounds like someone's grown too accustomed to the comforts of the palace.
Ha.
Not trading off that famous name.
I pledge my sword and my name to the rebellion because the great houses are hoarding spice, forcing the people to turn to violence to get what they need to survive. If the only way to stop this is to spill blood, then don't doubt for a second my allegiance to the cause.
Looking to spill some blood.
We need to announce this rebellion in a way that cannot be ignored.
With fireworks.
Need to destroy the Death Star.
He might trust you,
But I don't.
but I saw you the other night with the princess. Be
Can't
careful.
blame him. She's
We can't afford
really
any
hot.
liabilities.
He was gathering data.
Yeah.
I used to pretend you were my mother.
Well, I'll tell you a secret, so did I. Why do you think I gave you my most precious keepsake?
This is what we call emotional manipulation.
Deeply.
You knew my mother.
Yes.
Where is she now?
Is her mother the one that her sister?
She died. I'm sorry.
Killed
She
the-
died giving birth.
She died giving birth.
She would be there in my other memory.
You can't tame the other memory.
But she could be.
She could be. But if you're not ready, we can find other options.
I want to believe she's being altruistic, but I doubt it.
I mean, we
She
tell
does
earlier
seem
she does
committed to-
care about her,
And
but
she was
she's
defending her to the mother superior, but still, I think
it's
she
for the
wants her to
cause,
say,
right.
yeah, I like that, there's a duplicitousness even within the self.
Good to see you, Sister Michaela.
Oh, a plant in the bar.
Oh my God, just all over.
We need a map.
You know, I idolized Kasha. All that power she wielded at the Emperor's side instead of in the shadows.
The shadows hold power too.
Ooh.
We empower the great houses to maintain order and allow rebellion to keep that power in check.
Hey.
The rebel attack on the Harvester was a beautiful manipulation. But now I need the names of all the rebels involved in the raids on Arakkis.
You want to burn the whole cell?
We have to shore up our influence, assuage the Emperor's fears. His weakness is no longer an advantage. We have to bolster him now to ward off the predators.
You can tell this is conflicting for her, but it's
Yeah.
for the cause.
You can start with their spy in the palace.
Atreides.
Then Kieran Atreides.
Ah.
Atreides.
She's a Harkonnen. We hate the Atreides.
Ooh. Warrior princess.
Nice maneuver. Clearly you've been practicing.
Has he been outed yet?
Just nothing I taught you. Don't know whether to be offended or impressed.
Yes.
Kasha taught me a few moves to get me prepared for when I enter the school.
Do you want to talk about it?
I don't want to talk.
Yep. I want to stab.
Damn.
Man,
Being
big
aggressive.
Mad. Big mad. Working through it.
I missed my 9-year-old fiance. Oh.
Oh. Too
Oh,
close.
through the barrier.
I just keep seeing them. Kasha and Pruitt. He was just a kid.
Who's your fiance?
When I was his age, my father faced a rebellion on one of the far planets.
The broken chain.
They were one world, a moon actually. They could hardly hold their own against the Imperial army. So one night, some of them broke into the palace and stole me from my bed.
Woof.
Constantine couldn't stop them, so he told them to take him too.
Huh.
My parents didn't want to look weak to the great houses, so they covered it up.
Wow.
Constantine, he never speaks about it. It was all politics. We are all just pieces on the board to be played in the pursuit of power and spice.
Jesus. Oh, red for passion.
You kiss through the shield? I guess that answers that.
It's not like a blunt, it's a slow,
yeah,
right?
If you
Like it's
move
different.
slow.
Right. It's, oh.
Hey, clever.
It was one thing when I was leaving the planet.
He's been outed.
You're right. Be bad for both of us.
No, she doesn't just want to catch feelings because she's not leaving now.
Yeah, they're going to have to spend a lot more time together.
Affair's over. And then he's going to get outed.
Is it the wife who's doing this? Yes.
Yeah.
Are you a prophet?
Not long ago, I would have laughed at that. I believed in nothing. There are things that I can do. Beautiful, terrible things.
I think if you were given a gift, you should use it, lest it be taken away. Duke Rachesi is reclaiming his fleet and has threatened to seize Arakkis. Why not just deliver you to him and solve all our problems?
I am still a soldier. I am at your mercy and your command.
Yeah.
Unleash me.
Why not let me show you how I would humble those who try to take from you, or sway you with corrupt counsel?
Ooh.
So I don't think she unleashed him earlier. I think he did it, and now.
Yeah,
She sees
now
the
she's unleashed him, so
opportunity.
we just called it a little earlier.
Survival, advancement.
Oh.
Our founder,
She's drinking the blue pits.
Mother Rakella, was poisoned to survive. She harnessed her body's own chemistry, transmuting the toxins on a cellular level.
Whew.
She awakened something deeper, the voices of her mother's mother, until all of the women who had come before her opened their minds to her and spoke.
Lila, Cho, Grace, Naberto, and Arul.
It is time to waken those who made you. It is an agony, but only this once.
Only this once.
Your foremothers will waken wild, hungry. Do not let them sway you. All that matters is the light.
Bars.
If she doesn't wake, we can get Chani to give her a kiss. Wake her up.
It will lead you back to life.
We will lead you back to
Back to
life.
us.
We are the life.
When in darkness, look for the light. Wondering if she's conflicted now because she trusts her, but also the words that she was being told by her the other girl said they're using her.
Yeah.
They're
She
using
gotta
you.
be somewhat conflicted.
Yeah, somewhere deep down, she's wondering and thinks maybe.
Oh,
But it
don't
also
do it.
did fortify her faith there.
Still your breath, focus your mind, and unlock your other memory.
No antidote.
Just follow my voice.
Aw, she does care. I like how performative the rest was, and then she came out at the end. That's the line in the sister versus maternal.
Oh.
Oh, is it an eye drop?
Damn.
Whoa.
What a visual image. Whoa.
Oh, boy. Wow. Cool.
Wow, a cellular level.
Break down the poison so there is nothing but molecules.
Some nice macro photography.
Breathe out. Release the energy. let it fuel you.
Woo!
Oof.
That was intense. That was super effective.
Oh. Just that howl of wind in the backdrop.
Cool.
Dude, the lighting is
light.
amazing in this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are these wraiths? They're so cool.
Whoa.
Whoa. It's all her ancestors?
Damn.
Oh, like the synapses of her brain firing? This is like in her mind?
Crazy. Whoa, cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Force ghosts.
That is unsettling.
Clear your mind.
Wow.
Whoa. It's like they're inverted. They're all in white robes. Oh my God.
Ah. Dang. Oh. Is that mom?
Wow, that was
Kella.
The key to the reckoning is one born twice.
Whoa.
Once
in blood, once in spice.
Ooh.
One born twice, who is that?
A revenant full of scars.
a weapon born of war.
Bob, Idaho.
On a path too short.
What is the nature of their power? How do we fight it?
This is so cool.
Yeah, the visuals and her terrifying.
Ooh. Ah.
Rakella! We walk together, hand in hand, with only one light to guide us. Our steps are sure. We do not falter. We know we will be born into the infinite.
My little lamb.
My little lamb.
Mother,
Oh.
is that you? Is that what
Ooh.
they told you? To get you to come?
Oh,
no.
I'm sorry, granddaughter. She's not here.
Ah.
Oh, no.
But I've been waiting for you.
Oh!
No.
Oh, right.
It's
See the one that
you.
it's his
Yeah.
granddaughter.
Wow, good catch.
Oh, no.
Harkonnen,
Oh.
you stole my future.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm taking your hope.
what?
Whoa.
Lila,
Oh, no.
get out of there. Follow
Go-
my voice.
Go to the light.
Oh, poor thing. I
Wow.
don't know if she gonna make it. Wow. They're like inverted Dementors.
Ah. Ah.
Whoa. Whoa. Grim.
What a transition. How did they do that?
They've gotten a lot better at
Oh.
eyeball reflections in recent years. Oh.
Oh, no. She trapped in there?
I
Or
think
she
she's
just
dead.
gone?
I
Or
think she's gone.
I mean, both, really.
Wow. She killed her own granddaughter to spite the Harkonnen.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh.
I know how it feels to lose a child. There is no worse pain. But to levy threats against my family, to rescind a deal we made for the fleet, that cannot be ignored.
Oh, boy.
You think you can silence me? I will tear you from that throne and feed you to the wolves.
The two wolves?
Who the hell are you?
Oh.
It's you. You're the...
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, boy. Oh.
Oof.
Ugh.
mercy.
Damn, that is such a interesting power.
And he controls when it ends.
Like, is it radiation or is it just the distilled heat of Arakkis?
Say nothing of what transpired here. We'll let these tragic circumstances fade from history.
Wow.
The whispers again.
And also that one sister was talking in training, like they're just using you, and now it's going to spread. Oh.
Mother Superior.
Oh, boy.
It would appear the sands have shifted in my absence.
Well, I'm a hard man to keep chained.
I need to speak with Emperor Carino. I have word on the rebel threat.
Unfortunately, House Carino no longer requires your services.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Your privileges at the palace have
Revoked.
been revoked.
Hey.
That's your game. You think you can replace me?
Subtlest of nods.
What do you want?
I told you what I want. I want what's best for the Imperium.
That's the Sisterhood gone.
And that is to wipe out every trace of you and your sisters from our world.
I run a school for young women. Not a threat to anyone.
We both know that is not true.
You mistake me for someone afraid.
Ooh.
I'm not a 9-year-old boy.
Neither is Kasha Jinja.
Stop! Take out your blade!
Is that going to work on him?
Oh.
The voice. Wow, it is like a hitherto sort of untested power.
Hold it to your neck!
I don't think that's going to work.
Or, well, I guess. How broadly used is the voice?
Now drive it into out.
Whoa.
He's like, what's taking so long?
It's not working.
Drive it into throat.
Oh.
Wow.
Ha.
It's fighting.
Only works on the weak-minded. Was he messing with it the whole time?
Yeah, that's an interpretation. I was wondering.
Damn.
I always wondered what your greatest fear would be.
To be powerless.
Now I have seen it. It's not that no one will hear you.
Oh,
it's that
no.
they'll hear you
And not listen.
and just won't care.
Wow, dude.
That was awesome.
Wow, dude.
Dude, again, the lighting with him and the shadows.
Cool.
And to truly see her shaken
Yeah.
is impactful,
That's
yeah.
one of the rare times we've seen her shaken and feeling powerless.
Thank you to HUEL for sponsoring today's video. Now, guys, I'm going to give you all the God's honest truth of how this sponsorship came to be. We got contacted about basically partnering up with HUEL. Before we agreed to anything, the very first thing I said was I would like to try the product first. I did a Instagram post on our Real Rejects one. It was the first time you see me trying the HUEL product. Basically going like, hey, we might not partner with them. This is not a paid Instagram post, but I just wanted to try it since a lot of you guys asked for like health recommendations now and to know kind of what I take only because of the fact that I'm vegetarian and I have very limited protein options. So I gave it a shot, ended up loving it. Primarily the chocolate one. Wow, this is a really great one. One of the best things about it is that, yes, it's pre-packaged, and a lot of times when it comes to like the pre-packaged bottles, I'm not a big fan of them normally. What you got me drinking on camera is one of these, which takes a very long time to put together and can often get messy, and it's just not aesthetically pleasing, but I'm trying to pack like a lot of vitamins and fiber, protein. The best part about HUEL is a lot of what I try to pack into this one giant shake is already available in this little bottle. Often tastes better than what I can actually assemble myself. It actually tastes great. It's got a high protein intake count as well. And you know what? Brand new bottle. If you guys can see, it's filled to the top. This is how good it tastes. Now, normally what you want to do is spread it out, but if you want it in one go, it is just as good. It tastes really freaking good. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. The one thing they want me to say is you can get 15% off HUEL today with code REJECTS at HUEL.com/rejects. Fuel your best performance with HUEL today. They are great, and I am already almost out of the many bottles they sent me. If you guys do go check them out at HUEL.com/rejects, you'll see that they got a whole bunch more items available as well. And if they taste anything as good as this, I'm going to be a very happy customer for a very, very long time. So join me on this health journey.
Episode 2 of Dune Prophecy. Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Or the Dune platoon.
I enjoyed that quite a bit. I said at the top, and I think I said it in last week's episode, I love the world of Dune. I liked last week's episode, but if it hadn't been in the world of Dune, I probably wouldn't have kept going just because there's a lot of movies and shows and stuff to watch. It was very, captivating in some ways, but I didn't connect in others, and like things, to and fro. This episode, however, was a few leaps up for me. This was quite exceptional. John, what'd you think?
I thought this was pretty good. I'm still in that place where I'm waiting. It's like there are these moments where it gets really gripping, and the rest of the time it's quite interesting. And I'm waiting for like the entirety of an episode to be like gripping from front to back. But I'm always interested, and yeah, like I thought this built nicely on the first episode. I thought this was a step up. Like I kind of agreed with I went back and listened to your solo review, and that of B+ grade. I was like, yeah, I can get down with that.
I felt like if it was a not in the IP, a B+, it'd be like maybe I'll give it one more, but probably not just because of. But this, if this had been the first, it wouldn't have made sense. But this is like an A-, that step up.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And I like the way that it's just, mounting the stakes and mounting the tension. And it's like they set the stage last time. They showed you all this control that Valia and her sisters have. And now, we get, it almost feels like now the breadth of the story is about to kick in because we have, our status quo shaken up. And now, the pieces are starting to fall and there's about to be a lot more, I imagine, unpredictability, in terms of who's going to do what. And what motivations are going to clash and collide. But yeah, as this is mounting, I've been enjoying myself quite a bit.
Andrew, episode 2?
Yes, my fellow geek checked. I really like this one a lot more. I still like the first one a lot as well. But the way the power struggles were going, and also how we were learning about how he's an Atreides, and now you got spies all over the place, and then you have that one woman who had the spiced up eyes. She's also in the Sisterhood. I liked all those reveals. It's just it's very fascinating. But also too, there's what was I gonna say? I just found that a lot of the tension was really mounted, and I just really was. I think my favorite thing is Bob Idaho. I love the way his character is the way he emotes, the way his body language, just everything about him. I'm so fascinated to learn more about him. The thing that really struck me the most was when they were doing the whole thing with having her drink the blue piss. I forgot the character's name.
There's gotta be a different way to describe that.
I like saying it that way the best.
They didn't make her drink it either. They put it in her eye.
Sorry, they put it in the in her eye. You know what I mean. But like the thing, but like
golden blue shower.
But you remember how I brought it up? I wasn't gonna go into a tangent and a discussion, but I was thinking, like, you remember how I said, isn't she the granddaughter, the one that she sliced her neck? I was like, so if you're gonna have her meet her, like, you sliced her neck. Isn't there gonna be some
little animosity?
Yeah, but I'm surprised. Like, maybe that was just supposed to be meant to reveal. I know they needed.
That's a different person than who they wanted her to speak to. They wanted her to.
They wanted to speak to the mother. I get it, but you're gonna see the other answer. Like, it's actually made into the dialogue, and we also know too.
But they don't know what Valia knows about that. They don't know to expect that. Valia killed her in secrecy.
Okay, well, I'm surprised that, and I get, like, Valia wanted, like the pertinent information. I get that, and she thought that she was just going to see the mom, but, like, I guess, like, the end result, like, outweighed the risk or whatever, but I'm like...
Sisterhood first?
Yeah, sisterhood first, but I'm like, but that just shows you, like, it's all about, like you said, sisterhood first, so, like... but my favorite scene, though, by far was that last scene, like seeing them, like, just that face off.
Yeah.
And where she's like, we hadn't pulled the sword. But I was thinking too, and because I figured there's no way we're gonna, like, Bob Idaho's gonna die right here. But when she hadn't pulling out, but again, I just love the way he emotes and his body language, because I'm like, it looks like he's under, but I still can't tell, and just everything about him is so ambiguous, and so he's shrouded in mystery. And I love characters like that because they're so unpredictable. And I love that he was just messing with her, and like she's never been one to be. I mean, she's not a character to be trifled with, but he likes trifling with her, and I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, he has no respect or regard for who she is.
The dialogue there was so damn good. I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to watch those two interact more. Like again, that was my favorite interaction. Also, too, I love seeing the contrast between Mark Strong in the first episode and this episode. Like in the first episode, he was more playing politics. And again, I totally get where he was coming from, playing politics. Hey, setting up the wedding with my daughter and the 9-year-old and all that, just like and doing all that stuff. And then in this episode, it was all. Once he realized the weapon, I can position myself in a better spot
here. And the confidence isn't blind.
Good
and
point.
the confidence doesn't undermine the truth of his insecurity.
Yes.
Which I like. Like the Mark, he's not just Mark Strong in 90% of Mark Strong's work suddenly. He's still the guy that's uncertain. He's still leaning. But now that he knows he has that tool, there's a little bit more of that confidence on top.
For sure. And I think like one of the best points you made as well is like there was that scene where he was talking to Bob Idaho and like he revealed that he was the killer and his eyes,
Dude,
the dial is like
pupil
his
acting.
Yeah.
How do you pupil act?
He's like,
Mark
but the
Strong,
reveal is
how
like,
do you go, yeah.
But again, that's visual storytelling. Like, oh my God, I did want this to happen, but I didn't order you. Like we're screwing ourselves in where we want to be like power wise right now. And like, I got to play politics. What did you do? Like, it's just,
and the wife. I love the wife.
Oh my God. Yeah.
The real power behind the throne.
Control.
Yeah. It's just really fascinating.
Well,
and
I mean, he still has to play
of course,
politics. While she is the true
leader.
confident leader among between the two of them.
My favorite sequence was the super terrifying psychedelic experience of a bad ketamine meets mescaline journey we went on.
Yeah, when they go to reverse Azkaban,
man,
when
what
they
a
go
journey.
to the white Dementor realm,
that
choice to do
was freaky,
the rotten shifting face, and
the
stuff like that.
Meds, the white Dementors, the rotten meds were terrifying. I really loved the circular imagery throughout the show. They use circles a lot, like cycles and repetition, but I love the circular imagery there of it's swarming around her, and there was that sense of pacing and the thrum of the light, and that mirrored the electricity in her brain, which mirrored all the ancestors that all turned into an eyeball. Like there was a lot of really cool imagery that it felt psychedelic to me, where like things just kind of ramp up. And I also like this is a franchise about drugs, and I like that they use drug imagery. Like I really felt like that sequence was, if you've ever had a bad trip, oh boy, I've seen some Dementors. And that was a really interesting way to tell the story of like the trepidation, the fear, the agony, the pain, and that it is all politics. They were willing to sacrifice that girl. That sequence was for the greater good of the narrative, giving us that one little rhyme. And they've still got to move forward with that information, but that information was worth costing that sister. So all of the children, literally like children in this school are cannon fodder if need be. And it's also really interesting to see what the mega sister is willing to do with even her underlings, and like what the politician's willing to do, and everyone's sleeping with each other to get information. And it's really cool to see chess get played long form. And that's why I think this second episode worked for me more. Is the first episode we couldn't care about everyone enough in an hour to be as invested in the slow, methodical moves.
Absolutely.
But Dune is slow and methodical. So I hope and think as we care with each episode and as we're more invested in each character, the chess pieces are going to get more interesting. So every move that is made is going to feel more impactful, because that's what I felt between episode 1 and 2. Episode 1, I was like, shiny, cool production design, and I was in enough to give it episode 2. Now with episode 2, I'm invested.
For sure. And also too, you were talking about like the psychedelic stuff. Like I thought the title sequence like worked with just giving us that foreshadowing for that as well.
That sequence
for sure.
So not enough water for Andrew.
But no, we need more. I didn't take enough drink shot. I also thought too that you talked about the white Dementors, like in terms of the visuals. I love that prison cell that we got too, where he was like floating up in that. Like what a fascinating look. And like how you're just hanging there levitating. Like I thought that was just such an interesting visual they just hanging there and
his body language being slightly off center, the neck slightly turned.
Like even
there's always that quizzical
looked like
thing.
he was napping almost.
But even when he's hanging, he's still like scary.
There's like a quizzical like dog.
Personality.
Like you know when dogs like turn their neck, I'm always like he's like quizzical. There's like an intuitive introspection going on at all times.
And you always mention that he doesn't really blink a
No,
lot, but
man
he
doesn't
also
blink.
he does this little twitch too with his eye. I feel like too, like where he's like this, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like I love these character ticks that he chooses. Travis Fimmel.
Travis Fimmel, yeah.
Great.
And when he starts
Yeah.
like blinking in that one scene, it felt like it was to manipulate. It was very thoughtful and
Yeah.
intentional, and he's captivating.
Hey, I've only seen him in I think World of Warcraft, but he was great in that. I remember liking him a lot. But he's doing
on
an
Vikings
amazing
too. Yeah.
I never saw that, but again, he's doing a phenomenal job so far. I think he's probably my favorite character so far.
And them killing that
but-
kid made me worry for a briefest of seconds they might kill him.
Yeah,
Travis Fimmel, I knew they wouldn't, but since they killed someone I thought was the lead of the show, I was like, are they going to establish how
right.
strong Mother Superior is by doing that?
Again, because of the way he was expressed, like he made it seem like she was in control.
Yeah,
and
it was so effective.
again, I like that manipulation.
Yeah.
That he was. It's just great.
Well, and there's an interesting symmetry too to the idea that it certainly seemed like what I don't remember the character's name, but Grandma is, it seems like we have this sort of rift in the Sisterhood, literally between realms, because you have Valia topside, and then you have this other realm of the ancestors where it seems like the seed has been planted to create this Bob Idaho presence, this sort of anti-sisterhood power that can, reset the balance of the universe.
Yeah, very early, like the prophecy of Paul Atreides, but there's someone of that power, and it's him, which is interesting.
And it seems like it's born out of this other side, dark realm of sorts.
Yeah,
yeah.
And speaking of seeds being planted, the sex scene having an actual plot-driven narrative, I dug.
I was surprised because
cool.
there was a minute there where I was like, we're just doing this for a while. We're just
But
we're
then
just
it was
doing the
the
physical of this for a
chessboard.
while. And I
Yeah.
haven't seen a scene just indulge in this way in a while. But then then it does become like an info,
because it was like a 2
an
to 3.
espionage
It's
act.
actually a prevalent
Yeah.
scene. Like
Yeah.
it's a very important scene in the episode.
But I like that the actual during sexy time, it was like a 2 or 3 level of chessboard, and then
Yeah.
as soon as they finished, you saw them both playing each other, but you didn't
Yeah.
know to what level, and then the payoff was worth it, and the squelching wetly. Like that was just so much. Like this is the more adult oriented, long form sci-fi slow burn intrigue that I wanted to feel out of episode 1, and I think for me episode 2 was like I said, a level up. I think the B+ I gave episode 1, if it hadn't been called Dune, might have been a B or a B-, but I really love this world, so I stand by my B+. This I think I'd give an A- if it was just called sci-fi show, like if it but spelled right, not SYF.
Would have got an A+ with more water.
I mean, that's what it was missing. It's a water. But yeah,
He was missing.
A-, really dug it.
No,
Next
it's
time,
great.
bring more water.
Yes,
we'll see
yes.
if episode 3 quenches Andrew's thirst.
We shall
Right.
see.
We'll be
shall
back
see.
next week. Hit that notification bell so you know when it drops. Let us know in the comments below what scenes you enjoyed, what moments you enjoyed, what you think is afoot. Please also, if you haven't already, like this video. It's very easy. You just let us know you liked it. That's you don't even have to like the show if you like the video. If you like the commentary, just press like.
Yee.
That's all you need. All right. Much love. We'll see you next week. Latest. Bye, Reject Nation. We'll see you soon.